Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel and thanks for tuning in again. So in today's video I'm going to review a perfume slash fragrance by XerJoff, which is a brand that you might know or you might not know, but it's an Italian luxury perfume brand. And I personally think that it's a total experience to unwrap a XerJoff perfume. And that's why I'm going to do this on camera today. Of course, I've already used the scent itself, I've already sampled it, and I've already used the bottle that is in here, but I wanted to take you on this journey nevertheless, because as I told you, I think it's amazing what they are doing, and it's just so great to unpack this thing. So that's what we're gonna do next. As you can see, I have this in the delivery box that it came in, and here it says XerJoff Gao. So just a quick note before I start, this is a genuine oud fragrance. This is not, and this is important, this is not an oud fragrance like Tom Ford Oud Wood, the non-intense version. This is not an oud fragrance like, what do we have? Versace Oud Noir. This is a genuine oud fragrance. So you might want to be careful with this if you have no experience trying a real, genuine oud fragrance. Before we get to the actual box of the perfume, this is what it is delivered in. As you can see, this is all paper, by the way, so there's no snake harmed or alligator or what this is supposed to represent in the production of this packaging. But I think the box itself, the paper box itself is really nice. You have this copper or bronze type metallic finish, which is a little bit more matte than the rest. You have the stencil with XerJoff in gold on the top, and then you have the perfume itself, Gao. This is not eau de parfum, this is actually parfum, so 70% alcohol, and the rest seems to be the scent, I think. So let's unwrap this and I can show you the actual packaging of the perfume itself. And then I will of course also talk about the scent a little bit. The fragrance comes in this very nice fake leather box with the XerJoff logo engraved on top. This is an X and a J for XerJoff, obviously, and that is how the perfume, the fragrance itself is presented, because you still have these paper flaps, very soft paper flaps, and then here is the bottle itself, which in itself is a true beauty. And I have to say, ever since I got this was my very first XerJoff perfume, I was amazed by how amazing just the whole detail is and how well this is presented. And I honestly think that the likes of Tom Ford could maybe improve their packaging for once, because having a glass bottle with a plastic lid is just... But yeah, this is the flask itself. It's just so beautiful. They previously had a different design, which was square or rectangular, and this one is an hexagon, I think. So it has six planes, and the lid itself is full metal except for that little inlay, so very high quality. This on the front is also metal, by the way. I think this is overall a very nice presentation, and before you even get to the juice itself, you can already feel the luxury coming from this, which is something that I really enjoy. And as I told you, with the price tag, if I invest a certain amount of money, I definitely want to get the most premium stuff possible, and this is definitely it. So let's get to the juice itself. As I told you, this is a genuine oud fragrance, so this is not something that you will encounter too often in Western perfumery. I know that oud has been around for an amazingly long amount of time in the Arabian world or in the Eastern kind of world, and people have used it a lot there. And ever since, I think Tom Ford put oud in his M7 Oud Absolu for Yves Saint Laurent, oud has kind of made its way into Western perfumery. Unfortunately, people don't really use too much of oud in Western perfumes, and I personally always thought that this was a little bit sad, because I really like the versatility of oud and the way that this the way that the layers of oud perfumes work. So you can't really differentiate between top, middle and base notes anymore, but it's just a very dense and very multifaceted scent every time. So you spray this on and you might maybe get some floral top notes or some spicy top notes, and then this will linger around for a while, and after 3 hours you notice that the scent goes into a very different phase, and now really the oud comes through, and it's just such a detailed and crazy scent. I have never experienced this with any other fragrance. Not exclusively with this one. This is just a very good example of how an oud fragrance can be powerful but still soft at the same time. And I will talk a little bit more about the scent itself in a second or so. But just oud in general, genuine oud fragrances are really multi-layered, and that's what I really like about them, and that's why I think it's a little bit sad that you don't really have that much oud around in Western perfumery. So if you want to try a genuine oud fragrance, a couple of fragrances I can definitely recommend to you are Tom Ford Oud Wood Intense, not the regular version, Oud Wood Intense. It's a completely different scent compared to the original Oud Wood. It's way more hardcore and way more niche than you would expect from Tom Ford even. Then of course Gao from XerJoff. If you want a little bit a scent that is a little bit softer, you could also try Zafar, which is another scent in the Oud Stars line from XerJoff. And then there is also, of course, Andy Tower Lude, which is an amazingly crafted fragrance that I also am going to buy soon. But yeah, that's a couple of oud fragrances I can recommend. I would stay away from the likes of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, because I personally think, and this is just my opinion of course, that they are always a little bit synthetic and they kind of smell like stuff my dentist puts in my mouth before he actually does the fillings. Which is, well, I don't know. I always feel that they are also maybe a little bit more feminine, so if you're a guy, you might want to try different scents than those. But this is kind of my personal recommendation for a genuine oud fragrance, just to get this out of there. And as you might have noticed, this video is a little bit more chatty than usual, but I think we are very, very niche with this fragrance, so I think that's perfectly fine for me to talk a little bit more about it. Something I would also like to point out is that this is a total blast in terms of longevity and of projection. Zafar, which I already mentioned before, is a little bit softer. I did not notice Zafar as much, and from all of the Oud Stars scents that I've tried, which are in total I think 4 or 5, I sampled Alexandria 2, Zafar, Al-Kat, Gao, and yeah, I think that's it. So there are 4 scents that I have sampled from the Oud Stars collection. And from all of these, this is by far the longest lasting and the most projecting of all of them. So it's a true beast. It's true beast mode. You will get 10 to 12 hours out of this. And I think it really deserves to be mentioned, because even with strong oud scents, you won't always get a super high performance. But this one is really high performing. Also, the sprayer is really nice because it delivers an insane amount of juice. You can definitely see that you will get something for your money here as well. Let's get to the scent itself now, as I've sprayed it and it's all around already. This is a very transparent and round oud scent. I think XerJoff has a really nice way of making scents very round and very soft, but also very powerful at the same time. And this is really something that I've noticed in almost all of XerJoff's scents, because they have a certain element of roundness to them. They are not sharp, they may be strong, but they always have a very soft edge to them, and so they are very inoffensive in general. Even Al-Kat, which is said to smell a little bit fecal, which is something I cannot confirm, to be honest, but some people say it's fecal. Even Al-Kat has a very round edge to it, and it's the same with this one. So it's a soft scent, it's floral, it's fresh, it's a little bit like fabric softener to my taste. And then after 3 hours, as I said, you will definitely smell the oud. There is also a very strong medicinal note to this. There's this wound healing balm that we have here in Germany, and this really smells like it in the first place. So it's a balsamic and soft scent, and also quite medicinal, but in a good way. So it's very multi-layered. It's definitely a woody. I wouldn't say it's an oriental woody. I would just say it's a very strong woody with quite a floral top note. And it's a very inoffensive and fresh and also powerful scent. But anyways, guys, I think that's it with this video. I really like this scent and I'm really happy to have found it. And to me personally, it's the best scent of the Oud Stars collection by XerJoff, and I will definitely try to sample more scents by XerJoff because they do have a lot of scents, and I'm happy to find out what other gems I can find there. If you like this video, although it was a little bit chatty, then please leave me a thumbs up, or if you have any questions regarding this scent or anything else, then please drop them in the comment section down below and I will make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. If you don't know this channel yet and you want to subscribe, then please do so. The button is just below this video, it's free, and you will see other videos like this if you want. So thanks for watching, guys. I will hopefully see you next time. Have a great day and bye-bye.